gon' break the door. Turn that whole top flow to up. 100 racks and one, about to flood that.
You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll. Acting like a robot. Its metal brain corrodes. You try to take us balls before the head explodes. Explodes. Just like the Pied Piper, led rats through the streets. We dance like marionettes, swaying to the symphony. Just like the Pied Piper, led rats through the streets. We dance like marionettes, swaying to the symphony. Swaying to the symphony.
From the capital of Tennessee and of country music, for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. This is brought in. Big gain for Lockett.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ward now on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. A first carry here for Tony Pollard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap now to Ward. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. 1st and 10 from the 41. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense in the hurry up here. Second and 10 now. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Ward setting up to throw. And that one's behind him. And that's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's gonna be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Ward. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They give to Pollard from the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Off the play fake, here's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him! And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Working quickly here. 4th down, here's Ward. That's Lockett, he brings it in. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Pollard will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
To the air with Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast. This is 3rd and goal. Ward almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that forces them to 4th and goal. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. defense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Pressure coming. Here's Ward. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans make it a 1-point game. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
He's throwing for it! Rolling left, buying some time. And he gets in. The 2-point try puts them in front by 1. 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call, the coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating, and now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. That one's complete, right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
1st down, ball at the 36. One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 8-7 the score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Lawrence working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Jaguars into punt formation. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it at the 30. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now Ward bringing the Titans to the line. They're going for 2. Back to throw. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Worked so well the first time, hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more. When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Lawrence with it on first. Flushed out of the pocket. He has it at the 5! And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Now the jumpiness cost him 5. First and goal, a little bit tougher here. Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars cut the lead to just a field goal. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Titans to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They get 13 on the pickup, and the Titans will have a first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 8. He dumps it underneath. Pollard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
First down thrown here for Ward. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind.
Has a hole left, room to run. He mixes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie, he's putting on a show.
On now is Cook to kick this away. chooses to bring this one out. Jukes out a one stop. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. The give on 2nd to Pollard. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
It's a 21-yard gain, and that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. Ward now. Brought in close to the 8. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans get some late points and the lead.
Quarterback and receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make...
And the pressure's there. He goes down. The sack denies them the 2-point conversion. Now Prager on to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Lawrence now off the play action. Buying some time right. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Inside give here for Tootin. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner, down inside the 30.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They'll go again here with Tootin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. A give up the gut to Bigsby. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They run it again with Bigsby, and he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights, and the Jaguars push their lead to 6. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He's back to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. Throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half.
And he's not going to escape this. The Jags drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Forced out to his right. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. Looking to throw. And they got home, sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
On the give, it's Bigsby. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. from the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And he's just gonna get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's gonna be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Here's a screen for Tootin. Jukes one defender. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars go up by 12. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. On now is Cook to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Now we have a member of the Titans injured after the play and in need of some assistance. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up to the 27. Working quickly here. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Bails out of the pocket quick. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down. Throwing off the play fake here. Finds him on the crossing route. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Offense up to the line fast. 1st and 10 here. Ward. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Matt Prater for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Bigsby with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Tootin headed left. Escapes a defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
He rolls to his right. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Caught. Juke the defender. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. This is Bigsby, and he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Now it's Lawrence. This one's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And the Titans opted for a 50B, a nickel set, third down. They just get the play off. And he's dropped. Thank God there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this third quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. To the air with Ward. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Darnell Savage with a pick. And the Jaguars take...
Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos.